Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slice and Dice. You know what? I really like this background image for Slice and Dice with the giant tower. Is this where we are? Are we in a tower? I don't think we're in a tower. I think we are like in a field if we go by the background as it scrolls by. Let's try cursed mode. Infinite play until you lose. Choose a tier 1 curse at the start and after each boss. Each loop, reset your party and items and gain a tier 3 blessing. I'm not entirely certain how this works. We'll figure it out as we go. Basic force or mountain. You know, mountain seems pretty good. Magic build with a green thrown in. Let's give it a shot. We have to choose a curse. We have Primrose. I mean, I guess we can level up our people. Primrose lasting forever is not that bad. Meddler sucks, we have to get rid of him. Hello, Nor, how you doing? Wallop, Defender, Cultist, big blocks, and big magic damage. Someone's gotta hit Thorn, though. Okay, Wallop can, so that's what you're gonna do. Monster left. During Fight 4, fight 2 Basilisks instead. All heroes, 1 of every 6 HP is empty. That's not that bad. That affects 2 people. Oh, look, no clumsy. Yeah, instead we get worse clumsy, AKA Bone Man. Why is this roll? Oh, because it's the cultist roll. Never mind. You rolled well, thank you. It took me a minute to realize what the hell was happening there. I think we should actually take this and we will have anyone else who can do it smack the thorn. Okay, no one can smack thorns. I hate everything. Kill an enemy with exactly 3 HP. That's not gonna happen. Burst doesn't do anything. Well, this fight's gonna suck. It's gonna suck a lot right now. Jeez, Burst. Oh, no, I can kill the archer. Cut. Who are you attacking? Him? Defender. Perfect. I forgot that cut would hit the topmost enemy unit. Now, Thorn, he is so problematic. Spells don't work on him. I hate him as a unit. He is the worst. Can Cultist do 1 damage? He can. I think we keep this roll. I think we keep this roll. I think we keep this roll. We need 1 damage from any other sort. You know what? I think we keep this roll. Just in case we didn't roll damage. Instead, we'll heal up. Stun him so we're not actually getting hit at all. What does the leaf ability do? Target ally 1 boost. You know what? I'm a fool. We could have. Don't summon bones. Although you can actually use the bones to kill the thorns. Meddler, you're a genius. Infinite bone action. Hey, there we go. I forgot what I was gonna say. I guess we should have used burst to buff the cultist and then the cultist could have killed the thorns, but whatever. So Primrose has overgrowth, permanent growth. Whenever you use the heal, it's actually a pretty cool unit. But the spine has cantrips, a heal, and whenever it's hit, it does 1 damage. Wallop can become a warden. I really like the Wallop's abilities though. I think we'll go spine. And we'll see how spine goes. I just saw it said fight 2 of infinity. I hope it's not actually infinite. Oh God, this is not what I wanted. Look, just don't roll bones. There you go, perfect. Much better for you to roll hurt yourself mana. I mean, actually, yes. Well, okay. I can't even kill an enemy with exactly 3 health. No, I can. I can kill the wolf. He uses a lot of mana, but I'll accept that. We gotta dump this meddler, man. Luckily, you know, we're not actually dealing with buffed enemies. You know, we don't have curses that are making the bones have way more health or anything like that. They're still annoying, but could be worse, I suppose. There you go. Get out of here, goblin. Revive potion. Revive the 5 top most defeated allies or acidic. +1 pip for each poison on me. Might be good for the spine, but for the heal? Nah. Give me at the start of turn 2, at the start of turn 1, self shield 2. On spine, maybe he'll live against the thorn. We'll see. You mother trucker, stop it! Thank you. Good. I think you take it. This is not a very, like, solid turn. I'm like, oh god, what do we do here? Can't even undo enough. I guess I could kill the bone and do 1 damage to the thorn, or I could kill the rat. So... rat is hitting cultist. Okay. I think this is not the right way of doing it, but you know what? Whatever. Username says bad to the boner started. Spotted. I can't read today. I can't read, I can't talk, I can't play. It's just another day in the life of Abe Clancy. You know what? Actually, maybe I do like the idea of a bone. Because if I can have the bones kill the thorns, it's actually not, like, hugely detrimental. We do a slice, a bone. That went very well. Better than I thought it would. Defender or Bard? I think you take a Bard. Bards can be interesting, even though our items are not great right now. Sure. Still have to replace that meddler. Okay. Good. Good. I think we've already killed the wolf. That's not what I wanted. Which makes the anti-death wallop ability not the best roll there, but I'll, you know, not much we can do. Good. Now I do want anti-death because I would like the cultist to not have to worry about healing on this turn. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. We need to do 2 more damage. Re-roll it. Still got the stun ability. Re-roll it. Heal, huh? Well, I can keep you alive without having to actually spend burst on you. I'll take it. But Bard is the one who gives us else, which allows us to use any X as a shield. One shield. One shield, one cleanse. Whoops. Got him. Heal 3 to the top and bottom allies. Flickering Blade. Copycat rightmost side. Copycat cantrip. Copycat another cantrip. Replace the meddler's right side. You know what? I'll take a flickering blade. There you go, fewer cantrips. Oh right, we do have to choose a curse. Death is permanent. After an ability is used, one self-damage. Death is permanent. You know, the crappy thing about this, I think, is that once someone dies, you still have to put this on someone else, right? One self-damage, it's not bad. We've got healing. We're not going infinite on spells, but we could. What about a random? Oh no, it's worse. Double the pips of 9 or more. Oh, that's so bad. There's like no way of keeping people alive when a dragon hits for like 30 damage. Why did you make a bonus? Why, like, come on. That's a pretty bad outcome from that. Well. Nothing else to do but hope. Hope that we can get around it somehow. Weaken would be nice, yeah, okay. If you can reduce someone's face from 9 to something, this is 9, right? Yeah, 9 to something lower. Oh my God, what is with the freaking rolls, man? Stop boning. I'll take that. We don't need the heal. Shield 1, mana gain 1. Unfortunately, as good as it gets for you. Oh, I see. Flee. Stun. At least most basic units aren't going to be hitting that, that 9 damage. It's almost certainly just gonna be bosses, but it still sucks. It's pretty bad. Oh, we got the mana side. I think that's what we wanted. Use else? Oh, we do have an X. Oh, all right. I didn't notice. Thank you, game. No more bones. Lead boots and ash. Add sticky and +1 pips to all sides. All sides. Man, I liked that on the last run. That was a lot of fun. Ash is pretty good as well. Ash has the possibility of being insane if you can make combos with it by replacing items that then allow you to get like cleave on a high damage attack and stuff like that. But +1 pip to all sides, I like it for Glacia. It basically doubles her mana output. We don't have to reroll her most of the time. But you know what? Ash is a little bit more interesting. And I think it's gonna be way more interesting later on. Okay, we got a bone. I got a bone to pick with you! Okay, mana. Another bone. Stop rolling bones. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. That's solid. Enough. All right, well. I guess I can just kill you. But I'm also not doing anything with the stun, so I might as well stun you. And I could even chill our Cyclops friend. But you know what? We have armor on this turn. Let's let our shield tank some of this damage, save the mana in case we need to kill the quartz. But hopefully we just hit a cantrip on quartz and then, you know, just dies that way. God, these freaking bones, man. I mean, we rolled cantrips. I'll take it. 1 damage weaken is pretty good. We might be able to kill the Cyclops. Or not kill him, but make him roll over. Slay. Weaken. Chill. And he's not even stunned. So we'll stun him on this turn. I think that went fine. Just before I could even say it, just don't roll bones. What do? You freaking make another damn Cyclops. Or make another bone. What? I can't even talk. We'll get him next turn. Thank you. That'll do it. Caldera, yes, thank you. You've gotta not be boning all the time. Stop boning. Stop boning. Where'd that slime come from? Oh, this is a boss fight. That's good. You should roll damage, probably. You should still roll damage, because I don't think we're going to be able to stun the queen. All right, never mind. Well, damage all damage enemy. I don't actually want to hit you on this turn. I want to hit you on the next turn. Because if I hit you on this turn, you will make an enemy that attacks on this turn. Now we're gonna try to hit you. Good. Fine. We can probably stun you as well. We don't need the heal. Well, I mean, we're not getting much out of that anyways, but we can definitely stun you. We do summon a second Slimer, but, you know, we gotta do it at some point. The queen is killable. She is in range. Or we can stun her again, I guess. Okay. 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 All right. I was kind of hoping we could go even further with that. Like, is there, or what? Yes, there is. 2 damage to all enemies. Do this. Do this. Scald. Then we can stun. Heal, block. You're actually gonna take a little bit more damage, Mr. Slimer. Good. Can be better. Can be better. I mean, it's 1 damage, but 1 damage is not good enough. Well. Sure. This slime's already dying by hitting us. We'll just, you know, smack 1 for 1 damage. All right, 5 damage. 2 damage. Any day. It's not what I meant to press, but it doesn't matter. You're gonna flee. All right. Chainmail or pulley? A random keyword, left, top, or right 3. I think pulley is totally fine because that's a synergy with Ash. We can cantrip something. So we can cantrip shield 1 to all allies. Or we can do nothing here. Shield 1 mana gain, plus do nothing there. 1 damage mana gain, 2 damage, or nothing there. Okay, well, what about spine? Can we do anything with spine? Nope. So, by process of elimination, the bard now has 1 more cantrip. I mean, you know, it's something. Big hitter. ×2 if they do 8 or more? I see. It upgrades it by 1. That seems bad. That seems very bad. XYZ, that's not a problem. I'm okay with that. Making enemies hit twice as hard, that's awful. Hey, cantrip. Nice. I guess we'll do this and this. We need more mana gain sides. We really don't have that many strong mana gain sides. Hit you for 1. Then we do this. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Well, we could scald, or we could actually kill the imp. Nah, I think that's acceptable. Caldera's gonna have 1 HP, but we've got some heals. Well, we have 1 heal, spine. Ooh, good point. If we replace spine, we will run out of people who can actually heal. Scary thought. I love that. You know what we need? We need the shield to gain growth. Because that was some pretty good rolls, gotta say. Don't have enough mana for Scald, so we'll kill you. And we'll kill the slime. Doubt they're gonna flee. Ah, no wonder you're doing so much damage. You are a sniper. You're the upgraded version. Guardian or Pilgrim? God, I love the Pilgrim. Shielding is nice, but stunning with the golem and a grave here. I like that. Although hopefully the cantrips can kill the grave, but stunning, keeping people from dying, especially if they get hit for like, you know, 50 damage. We're gonna have that problem at some point, especially with the, you know, curse that we took. So we're going to smack. Smack. Now the graves aren't doing anything. Stun the golem, we're not taking any damage. That's a weaken, right? Honestly, actually, I think I'd prefer to kill the illusions and just let the graves spawn 1 bone. Because, like, for example, if the Bard got weak, he wouldn't be able to do anything on his turn. And that just sucks. Could you roll anything but this? Oh my god. It doesn't even keep him alive. I have to actually burst him to keep him alive, you freaking dummy. And we're not killing the grave if we do this, but like, what else are we gonna do? He just rolled the absolute worst. You're an idiot. We had extra rolls. He rolled this 4 times. Can you roll it now? Nope, not yet. That's pretty good, but not what we want. Oh my god, you are... Just like, go throw yourself out of a cannon. Like, I can't keep people alive on this turn. I think I can keep Caldera alive? And then the Bard dies? Stop spawning grave, or bones, out of the grave. We need to stun, because the Golem is 2 HP, he's easy to stun, and he does a lot of damage, but we're just not rolling it. Now you rolled it, but I think it might be too late. Let's see. Stun him. Heal. Block. Grave. Okay. Okay. Everyone's dying. Stun. Mana. Mana. Actually, like, important rolls there. Okay, hold up. Smack, Scald. It's just Golem now. Okay, we're good, because we might even be able to make him flee. Nope, not yet. Well, that was miserable, but we lived. Well, not everyone. Door. +2 pip to all shield, self-shield sides if there are 4 or more enemies, era -1. So Door Bard is not bad, because his 2 shield cantrips will be really strong if there's a lot of enemies. It's not great, and there's no enemies now, but, you know, like, there's only 3 enemies now, but it's something? It is tempting to re-roll it, but I think because we have these AoE shields, we can take it. All right. I mean, it's not a bad turn. We can keep him alive. We can also... kill the bones, stop the ghost. Get punched, get punched. You're living. Weaken for 1 is not good enough. Someone can get a shield. That's probably better. Careful. +1 shield to everyone? Yeah, why not? You rolling a heal would be nice. That's also fun. That's good enough. Shouldn't die to any cantrips. Good. I'd actually like to roll that again. Yeah, okay. Man, Pilgrim is so good. Okay, you know. We can work him down with spells. Ace. Glacia can become an ace. Trio, pair. ×2 if this has the same pips as the previous dice used. ×3 if it has the same pips as the 2 previous dice used. Bard can become paladin. If we remove the bard, I like the bard. On this fight, we got 4 enemies. Target ally, 1 boost, deplete, draw. That's not bad because it helps you to enable your big mana turns. I'll take an ace. Cheating sleeves, add Quinn to the top and bottom sides. Level 1 item. And we needed to do that for unlocks anyway, so because that's totally the intention. Unlocks. Wish I had some weakness here in hindsight. We will go for this. We will reroll trio. You know what? We already get the trio mana. So there's 9 mana. We don't need to do that. We'll just get more mana. We have 14. Pretty good. Burst, 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 scald. Burst. Burst. Now we do lose out on the door now that we killed the bones, but I think that's still fine. That's good mana. Get the heal, please? Nah, it's fine. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. 2, 2, 1. This isn't copycat. It's not gonna be, I'm in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna be able to make it, duo. Nope, that's not how that works. Username says, I do find it funny greens are just random objects that can attack. Tree, spine, shovel, other tree, yeah. Coffin, bookcase, not bookcase, the bookcase, luggage. On the first turn, +1 pips to all sides. Set all shield, self, shield to 3. There you go. Now we don't need door. But we can have them both. That's a pretty good shield for 5. Does anyone else have a shield side? No. That's unfortunate. But it's a good item. Must be equipped, exert all sides. Pain to the top side. Cannot roll more than 4 at a time. That's free as far as I'm concerned. Pain to the top side, the bard could hit himself for 5 and kill himself on 1 roll. Although I suppose it would block the damage, then roll it, but still. Much, much better. Man, we need actual damage rolls. It's something. Are you taking? I guess I gotta else you. You're taking a lot of poison damage. Or just, you know, kill the snake. That'll work. Bard, it's gonna be hard to replace him, because that's shield 5. Even just shield 3 on a cantrip, that's pretty good. That's playable. You cantripped. Ah, you hit him. Excuse me. Stoic. I mean, it sets to 3. It doesn't add 3. So I think you keep the Bard. Caldera has Weaken, and Harvest is a nice ability. It costs us 1 3-pip, which makes Ace harder, but we can always buff the 2 pips. I don't like Gast though. I don't think Gast is a very good character, but I'll take him for now. I think we're fine. We can skip the upgrade on Bard, but it's probably better to upgrade, you know, our blue unit to a level 3, even if I don't necessarily love it. Love it. Well, this is just miserable. At least we got something. And actually, 10 shield on everyone is pretty good in hindsight. I like that. I think we actually pass. I think we do nothing. I think we wait for the blind to leave. We'll roll over 2 mana. Otherwise, if I attack, burst, I don't have the mana for Harvest. So yeah, we'll just do it like this. You don't attack, the blind flees. And we have the shield to just take the hit and then let him go. We can stun a Caw. Good block. Need mana. Don't need the heal. Okay, just awful turn. Seems to be a frequent occurrence around here. Just awful turns. Well, yeah. Yeah. And then, do that, do this. They're not taking that much damage. Just bad rolls all around. Fine. We got 4 mana. Good. In fact, I kind of just like that, honestly. Smack. Mana. Heal. I know we're not overkilling the bandit, but what we are doing is killing a unit. And now there's 2 Caws. Go ahead. Hit my spine. I mean, I like those turns. They both pushed back, which means we can smack them good. That's the cute way of doing it. 2 reeds, +1 pip to even sides. Anvil, steal to the middle side. I mean, steal on the shield cantrip is very funny because we can actually have steal on 2 different pips. It'll be on the shield and the cantrip reroll, which means we could get infinite rerolls if we keep rerolling luckily. How can I not go for the possibility of an infinite? 2 reads is nice. What are we gonna increase? The 2 here can become 3. Okay, no, not good enough. This though. Enduring, steal. Shift down. No, okay, so anvil, pull, oh no. I only put enduring on these sides. But we still get steel on the reroll at least. Oh no, that worked, wait. This works? Oh, this is funny. So, in order to equip pulley, it has to be one of the first two things that you equip, but then you can pull it into the third or the fourth slot, so we can get steel on both. That's pretty good. And then we don't really care about this. No one else has like shield or self-shield, except for the fact that we can add self-shield, so maybe I'll just put it on you. This bard is becoming the most important unit we have. What the Oh, spine starts with shield, so copycat got steel. Okay, good. Kind of feel like just holding on to this, but that's a really nice roll. I kind of want to keep it too. Okay. So now if we re-roll, we get 4 re-rolls. I gotta let you go. Fetus block, great name. Kaka, thank you very much for the subscription and welcome. How you doing? I think we're gonna go infinite on re-rolls. So there's 6 re-rolls. We do have to get the right rolls, but when we get the right rolls, re-rolls, we get like a weird, almost infinity combo here. Come on. So now if we re-roll, we get 10 re-rolls. Come on. No! It was so close. The game screwed me, man. Well, that's very funny. Anyways, we have 13 mana to work with. That's pretty good. Guess I'm just gonna like kill you. We need I'm gonna put start with shield on the bard. That way on turn 1, we actually get more re-rolls. Because if we had more re-rolls, we could have rolled more. That's like an obvious sentence, but. Stalwart or luggage. Gain a random tier 6, 7, and 8 item. That's also like really good. Because we're currently getting a tier 7. We'll get another tier 7. A tier 8 and a tier 6 item, and maybe we can go even more infinite. Like, what has the spine been doing? Nothing. Maybe we upgrade to luggage. Pilgrim I like. Pilgrim's fine. Although cleanse is pretty good. You know what? I can't really put the self-shield on this. I could, but I like the cantrips giving us a bonus. Maybe we don't. Tier 6, tier 7, tier 8 items. Where is it? Sushi. More rerolls. I think we go for it. I think we go for luggage. We need items. We get rainbow, metal studs, and wand of stun. I mean, metal studs is more shield. The wand of stun is pretty good. +1 pip to all shield, self-shield sides. +1 pip for each keyword on this side. Okay, wait a minute. Now it's 5 rerolls whenever we land on it. And then shield 5 cantrip whenever we land on that. Okay. I see it. I see how we do it. We infinite roll at this point. That's the run. Honestly, that's pretty good for luggage too. Actually, that's like really good for luggage. 4 cleave shield? That's real good. That's real good. This on Pilgrim. Wand of Stun. And then Door. Put it here. Yeah. And every time he gets armored, he'll get more rerolls. Mathematically, we're not infinite, but it's a strong chance of payouts. Good roll. We're not getting hit. We don't need the cleave, but what else are you gonna do? Can't do anything else. We need to get the cantrip on that. We have 11 rerolls. We'll take the 3. I'll take the reuse. Okay, you have the shield doubles every time. +15, +4. We just gained 20 rerolls. All right, literally we have 1 cantrip, but if it lands, it'll do 21 damage. Okay, Court's dead. 44 rerolls. Hey, chip damage. This is why you take Ash at level, the 44 rerolls. You take Ash at level 3. Gain 42 rerolls. Gain 84 shield. You need another damage cantrip? Do I though? Like I can just reroll. Like, you know, 1 in 6. You ruined the damage from Copycat. It does 1 now. It did 1! No, roll 84. Okay, shield 168. Shield 336. How high do the numbers go in this game? Asking for a friend. I also have 239 rerolls remaining. I gotta check something. Max shields. Reach 999 shields. We have barricade. So I'll keep those. Probably to the integer limit. Nope. Apparently it goes to 999. I like the thought of just doing 1 damage at a time. Thankfully we have Copycat, otherwise it would literally be 1 damage at a time. Okay, so there's max shield. Please. Max rerolls. Reach 999 rerolls. Okay. Just gonna... 999 plus 4, I like that. Well, this is your rainbow run, if you've ever wanted a rainbow run. There we go. Alpha Strike. Win a fight on the first turn whilst rolling. All sides get +1 for each other identical side. Add mana gain to target sides. All sides get +1 for identical sides. Luggage? Yeah, where's the Nor Tell that man to get back here. Give me a random item. Broadsword. Honestly? Gives you something to do. Gives you something to do. I guess I really like the luggage just having a 4 cleave shield. We don't need it, but it's survivability until the bard activates, you know? Maybe I'll put it on you. All heroes replace the rightmost side with blank. Literally, that's 1 change on the pilgrim. That's not that bad. During the 3rd turn, +1 pip to enemy sides. Also not that bad. I guess I'm fine with Skulk. Fights are not gonna last that long, right? Dengula 2015, welcome. Really enjoying the look of this game. How many hours have you put into it so far? So I'll tell you what I have on Steam. However, I will point out that I actually did buy this game for Android, for my phone, and I've been loving it. It's such a fun game. 47 hours on Steam and probably like 40 hours on my phone. It's real good. And I've got a really funny run here where I go infinite very early. I have 2 rerolls. I have still 2 rerolls, but 15 shield on everyone. We didn't get the rerolls going. How unfortunate. I'm trying to think, like, if there's a way I can reroll, but I don't think there is. I think we just do this, we do this. End turn. I think it's an end turn situation. Pilgrim and Gasket affected. Gasket's affected by the X, but we've already replaced one of his sides, so. That kills a zombie. Reroll. 6 rerolls. Keep it, keep it. 5. 9 rerolls. Well, he is lethal now. Come on, come on. Come on. Rerolls. 20 shield on everyone. 24 rerolls. We've done it. Funnily enough, I'm pretty certain that mathematically speaking, even if I had 999 rerolls, it is technically possible to roll, never kill an enemy, and then go down to 1 HP. Or to go down to 0 rerolls and then end your rerolls, not 1 HP. What the hell am I talking about? Prince and the Keepa. Pilgrim would turn into a prince. We would lose access to these things. Bard, we cannot get rid of the Bard. The Bard is too good. We're gonna upgrade to Prince. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade to Prince. I like Unite. Maybe you skip. Do you skip? Maybe you skip? I think I skip. Confirm skip. I like the stun, actually, now that I think about it. I like just saying, give me another turn to get the chain going. Now, this is unfortunate because we just lost our damage cantrip, but we can still roll damage and cantripping the other enemies, and I don't know, what are we looking for actually, now that I think about this? I guess block, we're looking for block. Keep this. 5 rerolls. Hit the barrel. 8, I guess, yeah, we're just looking for block? Okay, I have an idea. roll X's. We can else to get the attacks back, and then we get this if we roll an X here. So we have to re-roll basically everyone right now. I have a plan for killing the basilisk in one hit. It's this. Well, that sucks. But we need one more X. We need Ace to be X. I think we're gonna get there. Just take some time. And then we'll have Bard land on that side, but give it a minute. We gotta start with Ace. Basilisk almost ruined everything, but they're not going to ruin everything. Why? Come on. Are we out of rerolls? We're out of rerolls! What? Well, I mean, it's still fine. Stop. We're going to remove yours, and we're gonna remove yours. So we're not petrified anymore. Basilisk still lives, but that's fine. We're not taking any damage. Really wish we could have the shield still, but that's fine. So how do we kill the basilisk now? I think that's fine. Stun an enemy is good for now. If we get the infinite reroll chain, we'll talk, but that's good. That's good. You idiot! You know what? If we get the infinite rerolls, we can activate the gas so it can one-hit kill things. But we have to roll shield and then rerolls. There you go. There's one. There's two. Okay, well, we got 91 shield at least. Stop. This doesn't even do any damage, does it? Well, we don't need to stun you. We have infinity mana. There you go, 187 shields. Bozo lost to a musician. The Bard! Turns out, pretty fun character. What did we get from the lug? Did we get anything good from the luggage? We didn't, did we? Rip luggage. Keep. It's damage. Go yeah. Sure. Although actually we should have probably unpetrified someone, but no one's petrified that we need to worry about right now. You know what? That's fine. We're not getting the rolls that we need, but you can just flee. Triple Shuriken. At ranged and chained to all sides. Angel Feather. Rescue to the top and bottom sides. Triple Shuriken, huh? ×2 if this shares a keyword. I mean, on the cantrip, that's not bad. It will basically be ×2. Steel, ash, prism, pulley. Now it's down to 1 pip. Now it's down to 4, but we don't get the cantrip. Now it's down to 4, but we don't get the steel effect on it. I think we have to keep everything. I wish I could have like 5 items on you, but... So do you go Triple Shuriken? Ranged chain? ×2 if this shares a keyword? What keywords can we share? Pardon me. Ahem, ahem. I guess copycat. That's a pretty good keyword. Angel Feather. ×2 on the top and bottom if this saves an enemy or an ally. I think this is a random. collar. Copycat to the top and bottom. Oh, it's so absolutely amazing. Holy, we're gonna get copycat damage now. It's so good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. We have another unit that we can just roll and have cantrip damage. You're good. You're good. And then we roll. So now we've activated cantrip. So now Ace can cantrip. Thank you. If we roll, thank you. If we roll steal, then he'll get benefits depending on how much shield he has. We're not rolling the shields though, but there we go. We finally did. This does 21 damage, so you're dead. You know what? Stun you. Ran out of rerolls, but we still did 20 damage on the Ghast. And the Ace has the same ability. So good. What we need is more rerolls. Like, I need a blessing that is more rerolls. Because if we don't roll it early, we'll never roll it. Well, we have a chance of rolling it and a chance of not rolling it, and we didn't roll it here, so we'll go, it doesn't matter. Smack, smack, smack. Hexia. Hexia is real bad, but we can still make it work. Poet. Don't you know it? So if we take Poet, we have no... Angel Feather would have been really nice on Valkyrie. We take Poet, we have no rerolls, which breaks a big part of the synergy. We have to not cantrip... We have to not roll cantrip damage until we get the shield started, but if we do, we can just let him hit Hexia and then just kill Hexia. Poet is nice for the charged shield and the shield 2 to all allies, but we lose access to the cantrips in the middle, which makes everything work. So I think we'll go Valkyrie. Also nice to keep people alive. I don't know who gets the door. No one gets the door. You get the door! It's actually good. And fingers crossed we get the combo, because if we don't get the combo, well... So, take it. I think Wand of Stun is acceptable. We got the rerolls started. Now, Ace, if Ace rolls damage and hits Hexia, he dies. So let's not do that. Shield Rescue is nice. We gained another 5 rerolls. We need Steal and then rerolls. Because we need protection. Bard is 1 HP away from death. Please. I can't heal you. You've got to roll. Can I heal you at all? No one has healing, so you have to roll. You have to roll it. Hold on. You need... He didn't roll. Can't... If you roll... He rolled damage 6 times! He didn't roll the cantrip once? Dude. Do we... In my head, I'm like, okay, what if we just accept... No, because we locked in these dice and they're not actually getting us killed. We have the rerolls now. Roll it. Ah! Thank you. That was a bit of a risk, but it paid out. Now roll. Not that. Rerolls. That's fine. Rerolls. 16 rerolls. Okay. Hold up. We're getting somewhere. $13 shield. Oh, how could you? Come on. Come on. You know what? Roll ace. And you know what? Roll gassed. Kill the unit. Plenty of shield. Plenty of shield. Okay, we killed 2 units. 69 damage cantrip, 67 damage cantrip. When in doubt, gamble. Well, it's more like this is what we built the run around. I really hope that we roll. I hope we can keep the turn going. Son of a. Oh, don't one-time use that. That's silly. I mean, Hexia is almost dead, but almost dead is not good enough. Bard has to roll not cantrip. Good. Good. Fine. You son of a gun! You idiot! Now I gotta actually like kill Hexia. And you're gonna get freaking petrified for 4. The amount of shield you have is huge. Yeah, if only you could keep it. Why are you petrifying him for 5? He's gonna be useless. No one else has you know what? No one else. We actually do have a cleanse, now that I think about it. So I guess we'll keep the X's. We can bring him back. Hello. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got 7 rerolls now. We're doing it! We're doing it! We have 11 rerolls. 15 rerolls. How do we get some damage out of this? That'll work. You can do it. Gast can do it. No. No. Wrong cantrip. Watch him just kill himself again. 5 shield. Yay! It's been done. We looped. Fight 21. Unsummon Horned Viper. -1 pip to all summon sides. Add poison to the left 2 sides. These are blessings, huh? I guess I'll go for a random blessing. Give me plus rerolls. Level up the middle hero by 1. Heal and shield 15, shield 6, shield 5 smith, heal and shield 8, 1 damage death wish. Okay, well, we have a level 4 unit now. Luckily it wasn't the bard. You feel weaker, all your items disappear, only curses remain. The blessing still worked, at least. No! My items! Well, where's the fun in that? I wanna keep the infinite reroll run. My bard. What did you guys do to my bard? Well, we have the shovel. I like the shovel. Butt shovel? Yeah, I mean, but like... Yeah, but... You. At least we have a heal now. Oh, Casa. Oh, 1 pip, not 1 X. That's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping we could continue on with the infinite reroll chain. Instead, I guess we'll do another loop. How many will we go? I don't know. Probably not too many. Or maybe this will be the longest run of all time. We'll go infinitely. Monk and Granite. I like Granite. Kind of sad you don't keep your stuff. Yeah, I wish you did. I wish you could keep your stuff. There is a continuation mode. In fact, I can actually probably show it to you. In is it Wish? No. In Nightmare, you use a victorious party from a previous run to take on fights 21 through 30. No restarts, very unfair, monsters or lazy scale-ups. So anytime we have had a run that we've won with, we can take this run and go further to try and see if this party can survive future fights. I've done it once on my phone. Hold on, where's the run that we were on? Cool. No, it was Cursed, wasn't it? Cursed. I've done it once on my phone, and I gotta be honest, I don't like it. On paper, it seems like it would be really fun, like, oh, in infinite mode. But the problem with it is that when you start getting level 4 heroes, numbers start scaling very quickly and strangely. Like, you know, compare level 1, level 2, and level 3 units. I do 1 damage, I do 2 damage, I do 3 damage, maybe more. Level 4 units, I do 15 damage. Level 5 units, I do 67 damage. I block 58. And the enemies have the same problem where they're killing you in 1 hit, but they're not killing you by 1, they're killing you by 400 damage in 1 hit. And it just starts to get very random. Like, you have to get the perfect rolls. And I had a run where I was relying on cantrips, and there's a unique enemy in that Nightmare mode that just makes all of your units die, and then your run ends, and it's very unsatisfying. It's a sigil enemy. It says, put death on all of your dice sides. So if you're rolling a cantrip build, everyone just dies in 1 roll, and it's not engaging, it's not fun. So I think Nightmare mode is just actually kind of garbage. I think it's a pretty bad mode. I wish it was better, but it's not. So I will probably not play. I might do it once just to show you guys, but yeah, it's not a fun mode. Hey, at least you rolled something. You're still getting hits. This. I wish it was a little bit better, because that sounds like exactly what I want. I want to keep going, but the way that it's balanced, or rather unbalanced, it just kind of makes it a little bit dull. It doesn't feel like you have a lot of player agency, you know? Can't kill yet. I like the idea of bosses having like 200 HP you gotta chunk through, but doesn't work. Shield 1, cleanse cleave. I'm just gonna let you flee. Cheating sleeves. Quinn to the top and bottom ×5 if this has the same pips as the 4 previous dice used. That's not gonna happen, probably ever. Unless we get like a quad use on something. I'm just gonna go for a random item. Cleanse to the rightmost side. I actually really like that. Cleanse cantrip. Alloy here is like a little mini bard, I guess. We have some cantrips. fine. 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 Can you even roll any more mana? I guess you could roll growth or cantrip. Well, what a turn. Did 2 damage, gained 1 mana, took 4 damage. Do. You know, I think you can roll better. I regret everything, as usual. Oh, we got some mana out of it at least. Okay. 1 hog dead. Oh yeah, they all get +1 on the 3rd turn. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. That sucks. Well, you know, we'll figure it out. Well, they're all doing 3 damage, so. That's gonna make it tough. I guess it is endless cursed mode, and we're on fight 23 of infinity. Thank you. Smack. Mana. Burst. Evoker and Armor. Dude, Armor is real good. I like the shield side. I also really like Drop on the Evoker. Let's go Drop. No items. Did we get any? We did get an item. I just haven't equipped it because it's garbage. Maybe I did put it on someone. I've already forgotten. Imagine that. Thank you, Cantrip Mana. Okay. I think we can kill this wolf next turn. Although, I guess a lot of our damage is granite, and he can't actually target that wolf. What a great turn. Well, let's see. The only person taking multiple hits is the granite, but if we hit the student with this, we can kill Alpha. So we'll do that instead. Dun, 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 dun. Good. Just gotta hope for good rolls. It doesn't kill you, huh? Well, it gets you close. Evoker, one problem with him is that he does have half of his sides as useless sides. We got it. We get an item. Replace the middle side with Shield 3 Bloodlust. Replace the left side with 4 damage minus 2 max HP. Doesn't matter that much on granite. Left side tends to be a pretty good side. I like Bloodlust, honestly. Could be a good shield side, but I'm just gonna go for a random Pocket Phylactery pick. Choose Pocket Phylactery twice, get Cracked Phylactery. Add self-healed to the 2 left sides, minus 6 max HP. Well. Add pain to the left 2 sides, plus 6 max HP. Okay, well. Rightmost jammed, hurried, random curse. We lose the ability to use tincture, so I will go random. Cannot lock more than 3 dice at a time. That's not a problem, thankfully. Pain, plus 6 max HP. I like it. We don't need granite to... I thought it said alloy couldn't be touched. We don't need him to have more than like 3 HP, and then the pain won't actually kill him. But one of his sides doesn't actually get affected by pain, so we'll take that. Bandit, Goblin, Goblin. We can overkill a Goblin. I just don't think we can do it on this turn with the rolls that we have. Because drop does 4, but it's not enough to actually kill him. We might have to wait until the next turn. But actually, now that I think about it, we can't drop the goblin, so we're just gonna have to kill him. And that's fine. We'll just kill him. Kill him the old-fashioned way. Oh my god, very slowly, apparently. I guess it doesn't matter who we kill first. Goblin will flee. Done. There you go. Jester, you know what? I think you've convinced me, game. It's another reroller. Ooh. It's unlikely we're gonna be able to rebuild the run that we had, but it would be funny. Hey, a barrel. We gotta kill that barrel ASAP. Luckily we can. Oh, that's not flick. This is flick. Burst. Burst. Light. Stop some of the, it's a cleanse, right? Yep. Stop some of the incoming weakness. And goodbye. Iron Pendant, +1 to shields. Sprout. It's a good heal, and we have no healers, so I will actually take this. I think that's pretty good. Having someone who can heal for cheap. You know, once you play it a few times, it's 1 mana for 3. 3 healing. It's pretty good. I'll reroll. I'll reroll. Got a little bit lucky, I know. I can't actually kill a quartz, can I? Maybe I can. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Can't do 8 damage. So you're gonna live and you're gonna weaken granite. Let's stop that. We'll just get you close. Are we still weak? I guess it was a weaken for 3. No, we only cleansed 1. Never mind. Why? Oh, right. One time use only a side, now that I think about it. Makes sense. Pain. You're gonna be fine. We just need any mana. That'll work. That's fine. I guess drop is more efficient on mana, so let's not spend it on burst. Granite's living. We don't need to heal him, although if we heal him, he'll live for another turn. What we need is 5 damage. We have it. Barely. Okay. We're living. 3 damage to all enemies. Good. Because this doesn't kill us, right? No. Like, I wish there was a way to actually stop you from getting yourself killed. But, we need it. And then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eat. We need mana. If we get mana, I think we can kill him. Good? Okay, that was close. Armorer. I think we gotta dump ya. Sure, we lose the cantrip shield, but we have a cleanse smith now. That's not too bad. Sarcophagus. I love actually killing him and getting the loot from him. No one's dying, barely. We're just getting hit really hard. If we get drop, we can kill a gnoll in 1 hit. So let's try to get mana. Good, that's 1 kill. This against Sarcophagus is not that strong because he has the protection. It's gonna take a couple of turns to punch through him. You don't have to kill him, but I want to kill him, because if we kill him, we get loot. We need some items. Good. I guess that's fine. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but we could buff this. It only works on that anyways, so sure. I mean, we can get him down to 1 HP. I'll kill a spider. I think we can do 5 damage. This saves 3 HP. He's gonna flee. He's also smacking granite for 8. Yeah, he's already dead. And then, actually, I think we just accept the turn. Is there any way I can kill the spider? No. Honestly, I'm fine with that. We'll get slightly poisoned. We'll just kill you next turn. We have a couple of turns. Rip alloy. What does she have? Cantrip shield? I mean, it is really nice to get automatic application of cleanse. It's not super important though. Wow. Rip me, I guess. Plonk. Sponge. When an enemy dies, +1 pip to all sides this turn. Full moon. Every second turn, replace all sides with the wolf sides. Or dynamo. Era single use on the right. I'm gonna take a random. On turn 1, every 4th dice is single use. I'm gonna take less max mana stored. And I'm thinking, every enemy killed we get +1, right? It's +1 reroll. Or +1 mana. It's pretty good. +1 smith. I'll take the mana for now, but I'm eyeballing that reroll potential. Good. Good. Fine. Got a lot of damage coming in, don't we? Jesus. You know, we haven't been using Sprout. We probably should. So the Evoker gets +1. You know, we don't have to use his dice until we want to. We can kill someone else and then pop him, right? We should think about that. Cleanse is nice here. Was it this turn? Oh, this turn! That's way worse than I thought it was gonna be. It's still good, but I thought it was gonna be permanently for the remaining combat. That is not the case. Rip. I do not regret everything. Okay, so don't use it yet. Man, all of the enemies are dying? Everyone but the grave. Perfect. Valkyrie robot. People keep telling me they love the robot. I don't love the robot, but he's got a cantrip shield. So I immediately am like, okay, well. Shield, Rampage, Rescue. We have Armorer with the Smith bonus. We've got a boost ability. If you can make it pop, it is pretty good, isn't it? Pain to left 2 sides. I don't really want to pain, shield, Rampage, Rescue. We'll try it. I think also getting away from Granite is nice. This might be a little bit stronger of a unit. Could have you have 20 HP. Who did I have this on? Oh, I had this on Granite, didn't I? I'm just gonna leave it off for a minute. I gotta figure out if I actually want it. 1 damage ranged duplicate. So in theory, you make it 2 damage range duplicate, and then you can actually smack the sniper and the imp. Although what you can actually do is imp, sniper, bones. I mean, it's weird, but it's not a bad turn. Hold on. What if you hit, 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 hit. Now there's only 2 enemies remaining. That's actually okay. So using duplicate with the sponge ability seemed kind of nice. We were able to buff the damage of that 1 damage attack to 4. Good. Good. I reroll that one. Strange, but it worked. Oh, you're weak. I'm sorry. I didn't notice, Evoker. I didn't notice. I didn't know. Sorry. Flick. Then smack. Then... You're going here. Rampage. Burst. Put out a little bit of a block. Maybe make you flee? Nah, not yet. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, it rolled. Sack of mana. Replace the middle column with blank. 4 mana, blank. Plus 2 max HP this fight whenever I save a hero. On the robot Rampage, that could be nice. 4 mana on the middle side, pretty good. Imagine 4 mana, you know, with cantrip and shield, and give you 4 rerolls. The mana's not bad, actually. Like, replace that with, on the Jester, potentially. Have more mana. I mean, the Jester is not giving us as much mana as we would like, so I think I like this. Big block. Acceptable. You know what? Acceptable. And garbage. And then this is Shield 1 Pain. Hooray. I guess we'll flick, then drop. No one's got cantrip damage, so I'm not worried about the spiker, as long as he doesn't punch the robot to death. Oh, wait. Good. Good. Good, good. Maybe this is fine. You know what? Actually, just Sprout. If you want to keep punching the robot, you're not going to be able to kill him with a cheap Sprout. Heal 1, boost, inflict pain. Sure. Okay. That doesn't work? Aw. That does. That doesn't work. Dang it. Alright, I guess you can give us some more mana. There you go. Clunk. Really kind of hoping that I could boost into the mana, but it doesn't work that way. A stick. Man, once Cleric uses their single-use abilities, they kind of suck, don't they? They only have 2 sides. We need to give them something else. Sure. You know what? Gets the job done. Artificer. 2 damage to all enemies. Mana use sides. Self-heal. Poison. Heal 10. Or Armorer into Keeper. I mean, shield 5, steel, pretty good. I think you go Keeper. It's got less combo potential, but I don't want to take an Artificer, at least not right now. It also means we don't really have much to do with Tincture, but, you know, we can put it there, I guess. Okay. Baron. I like the Baron fight, especially if we can get him exposed to drop. Wow, everyone is hitting the Cleric, huh? We'll start there. I don't know, a shield might be better on you. That's also pretty okay. Okay. Just everyone's immediately unable to be hit because they're all intangible. You know, hold on. What is this? Inflict Exert. Luckily we can stop that, because that sucks. Alright, if we get a lot of mana, we can drop. Fine, fine. Actually fine. Fine. I guess we're gonna be done then. Good. You know, actually, let's do that. Inflict Exert again. What is this game mode, asks Zin. This is Cursed. You go until you die. We're on fight 32. We actually won, and now we've looped back to the beginning of the game to try again. All of the curses that we have accumulated are now with us once again. So start damaged, big hitter, XYZ, heavy dice, skulk, 2 less mana, slippery dice. We keep getting curses every boss fight. So we're gonna be getting another curse after this, I think. Inflict Exert up there. Well, I think I'll just flick ya. We don't need to use the Keeper's dice on that turn, and you're not doing anything on this turn. Perfect. Good, good. Good. In fact, I think we can kill the Baron just off of this. Candle. Vigil. +1 pip for each defeated ally. At the start of each turn, shield 2. What are the levels of the curses? In the parentheses, they're all level 1 curses. So every loop through the game, you get 5 level 1 curses and 1 level 3 blessings. Our blessing is we leveled up our middle hero, our cleric, by 1. Would this stack? Like, if you kill someone and bring them back, would Candle keep getting stronger? Tick the icon? If we tick icon, we just see the icons for them, which, if you know what the icons are, makes a lot of sense. Each turn, shield 2. I mean, on the Keeper, you have steal. So that's not that bad. It's not good. Not really like combo potential worthy, but I'll take it. So this is actually upgrading our curses, by the way. We can upgrade Big Hitter or Slippery Dice. Slippery Dice means we can't lock more than 3 dice at a time. I'd rather go for a new curse. Maximum of 4 spells cast per turn. That's not bad because, unless we're fighting Baron, it doesn't matter how many spells we cast, does it? Not really, anyways. I think I'm just gonna accept this turn because it's actually, like, pretty good. Pretty much don't get any poison except for 1 on the robot. Killed a snake. That's acceptable. That's a lot of poison coming in. This is a poison-heavy fight. And we have a weirdly good turn here as well. And we'll do it again. Flick, drop. Flick, burst, drop. Bandit flees. Good. 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 Really need to kill these darn snakes. Flick. You're gonna flee. Good. Fight 34, Sorcerer. Now there's your cantrips. Poison Cleave, I like. We lose drop, but we gain a lot of mana cantrips. Is there any way we can synergize into that? I don't know, but it's funny. to think about doing it again. And he's got a mana side there. Like, we need him to have steal, weirdly enough. Yep, well, you know what? It's fine. I like it. Poison is really nice as a spell. I think we just gotta accept that then. Good. We have Rescue Shield. How the hell do you use Rescue Shield? We need to get enemies low enough on health that the Rescue Shield will do damage to kill them. So, for instance, well, no one's dying to the blind, actually. What if we just not attack on this turn? What if we just take little damage and let the blind flee? Maybe there was a way to use the Rampage Shield, but I honestly looked. I didn't see it. Honestly, I take it. And take that. Take that. No, we're not getting smacked around. You go this, this, this. That should go like that. Like there. All right. I guess you might as well kill a knoll. Call me the blind because I didn't see it. Yeah, exactly. Little blind Abe. Why do you... Is it because an enemy died to poison? Technically that was on the last turn. So now we're getting the +1 on the cantrip sides. That's interesting. That's a lot of mana. I like that. Oh yeah, we only get that many spells. I forgot. Generating infinite mana might not be that great. Duck, echo the 2 right sides. Copy the pips previously used. Replace all sides with single-use mana, retaining original pips and keywords. Replace all sides with single-use mana gain. Replacing all sides and keyword, or all pips. Retaining their original pips and keywords. I mean, if we echo shield steal with the range damage duplicate, that's pretty interesting. I think it's worth trying. I don't think it's particularly great, but sure. +2 rerolls. I mean, this is like exactly the turn, isn't it? Funk, and then hunk, 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 hunk. All right, we just did 7 damage 4 times. Oh, Tarantus is gonna murder the sorcerer. We should put the sponge on someone else, or no, Vigil. Oh, we didn't take that item, did we? Poet, didn't you know it? Boost, shield, the combo with the arrows remains. Weaver has Crush though. Crush is such an unbelievably strong ability. but that was a good combination. I'm gonna take Poet. Poet pick unlocks poem. Add alliteration to all damage sides. ×2 versus targets with the same first letter as me. Sorcerer Spiders? Does that work on spells? Who knows? Keeper even has the temp shields for the steel. Brr. So this is charged. Mana makes this strong. We only have defense on this turn. Hey, wait a minute. This isn't what I signed up for. I guess we can poison some spiders. I can put up a lot of shield. It's pretty bad turn, all things considered. I can kill a spider, but that's it. You're gonna summon 2 more. Bad roll. I'm not even putting all of my faith in the shield play. It was just bad RNG. At least now we have mana. Although you can cantrip the mana. Oh, right. Reroll this, or keep this for a minute. Now reroll it. That's as good as it gets. More cantrip mana. That's what we want. Now we want charged, I think, if we can get it. We didn't get it, but I mean, what if we burst? And then I could spend 2 actions just killing Tarantus. We lose our unit, but in fact, what if we just undo and we burst. All right, you know, having a 1 death to kill a boss and then almost a spider, that's pretty good. Who are you hitting? Hey Moggy, thank you for being here. Have a good night. 5 a.m. Go to bed. It is 9:30 p.m. for me. I gotta go to sleep at some point too. I don't know when. I'll figure it out. Gray heroes +4 to the left side. Shield 6 repel, nice. Bullseye engage, middle column. It would be good on shield cantrip, but we all start low on health. So I think we go random items. I don't think these are either that good. We're never gonna have full health because we actually don't even have a healer. 4 pips on the left, like, sure, it's one more way of getting a high roll, but we have 2 shields, it's fine. So we get mana jelly, single use cantrip to all mana sides, and splitting arrows. Replace the 2 right sides with 1 damaged ranged cleave. It's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I'd say we did not get what we wanted at all. In fact, all right, garbage items. All heroes with 1 or less HP and dying allies add pain to all sides. All with 1 or less HP and dying allies, or start damaged more. Are we okay starting more damaged? Probably. We're already damaged and we don't heal. We just need to block. I guess we have one healer. No, we don't. I thought we did. Keep. Good enough. Big shield. All right. No, we want to burst? No, we don't actually, because we want to save the mana. So block. Now we have. But if we do this, we don't actually get to duplicate the attack. So here. Now we have 3 attacks. So we can smack. Maybe kill the fanatic. Kill the demon. Could now use our mana. Toss out a bit of a poison. Or actually, I think what I'm gonna do is heal, just to make sure that, you know, I'm an idiot, we do have a heal, but we don't have healing before we roll on turn 1, which means that the cantrips won't activate. Not the cantrips, but you know what I mean. The buffs won't activate, it's too expensive to heal on turn 1. If you loop again, are you gonna keep playing? I might have to like get some dinner if we loop again, but we can keep the run saved and come back to it on another day. Poison the golem for an easy kill. If I get enough mana, we will. But I wanted a different turn. So, boom, 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 boom. We'll do it now. And then I'm pretty sure the golem will just die. Or rather flee. There you go. Warlock and Kronos. Dude, Kronos. He's got a cantrip. He also has a target hero, can use their dice again. Warlock has a lot of pain. And a little bit of bloodlust. And for 6 mana, does 13 damage. Really like Kronos. Weaken is a nice ability to have. It's expensive, but... It's more rerolls, which is good. I never take the Warlock. I really should at some point. We need, like, Cleave so that we can get a lot of mana out of this Bloodlust play. I guess I could give him the Sack of Mana Jar so that we have a 4 mana gain and then something else that's a lot of mana gain, but he would have a lot of X's. You have Splitting Arrows. I think Weaken is too good to pass up on. Four mana. Poet, don't you know it? You could do that. Shield 2 to all allies, shield 2 charged. Got steel giving us the high value for this, and then this just gives us more mana. Do we need more mana? I don't know. I really need Ash. You know, I need more types of mana gain, I think. All right, I'll take it. And one more. Oh, we got a lot of shield. That's not in doubt. I'm okay tossing out a couple of poison. And we can also single use someone on the spiker. Script. My chair is very squeaky these days. Poison. Gained a reroll. Good. Reroll me again. Good. Good. It's amazing how much of our damage relies on us rolling this 1 damage ranged echo duplicate. No? Just slowly burn them down, I guess. I'll take 1 mana and then burst you. Robot with mana. I really like the charged shield, but it does seem like we need more mana generation. The Jester had a 3 and a 4 pip side. Kronos only has 2 pip sides with growth, which is a lot slower. You know what? I think we're good. Double the pips of the left side, copycat top and bottom. Now it's different, because now we can copycat Kronos' cantrips on the mana growth, and we love it. So we'll do that, and we'll do this. Now he's amazing, and we'll, we could also copycat mana, sorry, we could copycat on, like, shield charge or shield steal, which is not bad, but mana growth, I feel like that's more solid, right? Don't make it single use, good God. Yeah, because a lot of people have cantrip, so we should get mana growth on cantrip. And blocking's not the problem, so if we get more mana, that's more weakness, that's more poison. So I don't think we need sack of mana anymore. We just want to reroll. We're not going to have infinite rainbow rerolling, but that's okay. I think you keep that, actually. I still think you keep it. Okay, so we've already growth this twice, which is pretty good. Now we have... just do it again. There you go. All right, that's not bad, it's not bad. How are we gonna do this? I mean... I guess we could keep clinking a little bit, or keep repelling. And then, I guess we just do like that. If I weaken you, we're not getting bones, and you're not poisoning us, I can poison you instead. That seemed fine. And Kronos has 4 mana gain on his top side. He rolled it, but it wasn't cantripped yet, so it didn't count. Now we're rolling. Roll. Infinite rolls. 4 mana. More rerolls and shields. Keep rolling. A little bit more mana, but that's fine. And we have a shield 16 side. And now we have a shield 25 side. Wholly unnecessary. In fact, you know what? I guess we could just Burst. Poison. 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 Not as good as the infinite reroll turn, but still pretty good. We have a level 4 unit. Do you see this? G4 525. We can upgrade our keeper. A shield 15. 6 damage inspired. 8 damage exert. Shield 2. Shield 10 steel. So just literally a better unit. Or the sorcerer with his cantrips can turn into a B4.DDD. 4 mana does 8 damage. Cantrip for 3, and then 4 mana, shield 2, mana gain 2. So we could use B4.DDD, great name, as a reroll enabler for Kronos's mana gain copycat. If we get enough mana, we could theoretically get shield charged poet along with robot ranged duplication damage. So it's tempting, isn't it? And I like it. We can give it 2 mana on the right side, plus 1 pip for each. When an enemy dies, no. Copycat on the top and bottom sides. There's a lot more re-rolling. I think we take B4.DDD. The spell's pretty good too. We lose poison, but it's fine. I think we have enough shielding, honestly. I don't know if we want the sponge. Maybe we want the sponge here. Middle side is already 4 mana. We don't really want pain. We don't want single use. I can give you that. Yeah, I don't know. Why not? We're going all in on the rerolls, just like last time. Although this one is a little bit harder to go, like reroll infinite. So we have 5 rerolls. We want Kronos to get, we want Kronos to get sick bonuses from his cantrip growth. I'll roll it. That's not too bad. We got a lot of mana. Now there's not much we can do, except, hey, we've got 8 damage attacks we can toss out there. I can weaken Hexia so she's not doing anything. I can buff Robot so he's not gonna take damage from our spell casting. I mean, it almost kills Hexia. Seems pretty good, right? I think you just pass your turn. You take 1 poison damage, 2 poison damage. Who cares? Oh, I guess you do summon a demon. All right, in hindsight, I should have maybe weakened you. Inflict pain. Oh God. It's all going poorly. We need to reroll. We need more mana. You gave me like no mana. Hold up. Good, good. Heal first, then you die. Oh no. Oh no. How could you have done this to me, game? What about Weaken everyone hitting Kronos. Now we live for one more turn, but we get pain on Poet and Keeper. So if you roll Cantrip, you're not gonna die, but it's gonna suck. Oh, that's such a bummer. What if we just kill a unit? Like kill Exia. What if we kill you? It didn't give reroll, we also rolled no mana. Kronos didn't roll any mana in 6 rerolls. That cost us that turn. I should have definitely not let Hexia summon a demon. I thought it was an imp. That's on me. I gotta know. We can remove pain. So I think you keep. Because you can this. Now we just need to roll mana. Okay. I went all in. I shouldn't have gone all in on the mana gain. Oh no. You're gonna summon 2 demons. Oh no. Well, you know what? Kronos is gonna live. Can we make B4 live? You're gonna inflict pain. We have to stop that pain infliction. We have to do this. Oh no. We're toast. If I try to heal you, it just mana burns. Oh no. Can we keep... I think we can keep Robot alive. Robot's not taking that much damage. So this. No inflicted pain incoming. I can keep Poet up. No, Robot's dead because they have no HP. Okay. Hold on. We can reuse a roll, right? We need to reroll. We need to reuse this one. And it's got shield echo on it. Okay. So yeah, stop that. No, wait, hold on. Wait, that doesn't do anything. We can hold on. Give me a second. Shield, cleanse, steal, cleanse. Why did you take the damage? You have pain? Ah, it's not appearing as a indicator on this that you have pain. I see. Lore lead? What the hell is lore lead? Okay, we gotta do... I think we let the robot go. I want to see if I can keep the Poet and the Keeper alive as well. But I think we definitely have to just let the robot go at this point. Unfortunately. We shield all. Then we can cleanse. Which keeps you alive. Then if we reuse shield all, Keeper lives. Keeper would die keeping someone else alive, though. Keeper could keep themselves alive, and then Robot can cleanse, shield pain. Hold on, gotta do it like this? God damn it. This. This. Nope. I think 2 people are dying. Ah, the freaking... And I should have killed the demon. Or should have ticked Hexia. Should have weakened her on turn 1. I thought it was an imp. My mistake. But if we get good rolls, we can still come out of this. We just have to get Kronos and B4 to actually, you know, be good. Baby, be good. And I like Poet with the shield charge. You are inflicting pain on B4. No one is getting pain on this turn, except for B4. So we have to stop that. And then I think you just, maybe keep the Keeper alive. Because I like the fact that the Keeper can, with enough mana, heal. Because they have the spell that enables healing. But we have to roll re-rolls, and we have to roll mana. If we don't, we die. We have to roll cantrips first! And we have only 2. Oh no. God. I forgot we had to roll cantrips. Just end me. Well, we didn't make it through the second loop in cursed mode, but we won 1. We won 1. We unlocked a mode, Blurst mode, and we unlocked modifiers, divine modifiers. They're not that good. Don't worry about them. Still had a fun time on the run. Cursed mode, we got to fight 40. Lots of little curses adding up, but really that wasn't the problem. The problem was just letting Hexia spawn a demon and not getting the cantrip mana rolls for like 3 turns. Still, fun run. Probably shouldn't have gone into the cantrip build, but I didn't really like the squad that we had or the items we were picking up. Blurst mode. What is Blurst? Same as Cursed, start with 6 Blessing. Warning long. So I guess Blurst mode, you get to pick 1 benefit to go along with the fact that it's infinite. Like we could take Hunt. All monsters start vulnerable or display case. If there's 1 item, it's copied amongst all heroes. Very, very strong. Or Boss Smash, +1 to all heroes during boss fights. I guess we can take 2 curses. We could take Display Case Perceptive, for instance, or Display Case Golden Thread. And just to show you that I actually do like this, if you put Golden Thread in the display case, it works on everyone. It doesn't just work on the yellow hero. +1 pip to non-damage sides. So you'll notice Prodigy going from 3 to 4, Healer going from a 1 to 2. You could use this, I guess, to get your cantrip build going. Just leave it in your display case. Anyways, it was a good run. It was a good run. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slice and Dice.